All right, hey, Jake here. I wanted to do a quick video on due diligence as a real estate investor, specifically analyzing resale value, both current value and after repaired value. That along with determining rehab costs are the two primary numbers for making it work in this game. So I wanted to go over that real quick. Now, a lot of people, when they first start out, they gravitate towards, it's kind of just a hobby initially. They're just kind of investigating, testing the water, seeing if it's something that's going to work out for them. And so they end up gravitating to all the free resources, your Zillow, your county assessed value, your Trulia, and then really any realtor who's game for sending free information. Now, what you want to avoid is getting stuck there because, in all honesty, those resources are going to be terrible. Aside from maybe from the realtor, realtors they have access to great information and they can pass that along. But if you're relying on Zillow currently, I strongly suggest to get off of it. On average, if you compare the actual sales price versus the estimated Zillow estimate price, it's off by $14,000 on average when you go back and look at historical sales. Now, that's significant. $14,000 is going to be the difference between, taking a deal down and passing over it, or profiting from a deal or not profiting from a deal. So that's important that you're not using Zillow values. Second up is the assessed value. Now, a lot of people will say, hey, well, assessed value is solid. The county assessors, they're running comps. They're on their database. You can look at recent sales, things like that. And that is true. I think it's probably better than Zillow data. But if you ask the assessor's office, they typically look to value properties between 10 and 20% below their actual value. And the reason for that is because they don't want to be overtaxing people for their property taxes, and property taxes are based on assessed value. In addition, the information that the county has is not always accurate. They don't know whether or not the basement's been finished. Same with Zillow. They don't know whether certain comps and certain sales have been updated or not updated. So it's just going to be inaccurate information. And if you're serious about being an investor, you're going to want to have accurate information on that. I mean, you're basing large financial decisions, you're investing your time and resources, money, into these projects, and you have to have accurate information. So the other one was Trulia. Trulia is the same as Zillow, just probably worse and not as well known. Again, I recommend staying away from it. Now, the next thing that people will want to venture into is getting values from realtors. I think that's a great idea. I utilize that myself within my own company, and I think you can get accurate information that way. However, and this is a big however, I want to asterisk this with a very significant point. If your realtor has any bias or interest in seeing you purchase properties, which, let's be honest, most of them do, they're interested in working with people who are doing deals. If they have any conflict of interest that way, they're going to have a tendency to inflate values. This is the same for wholesalers. I mean, which is more obvious because they're directly affected by the estimated resale value. But a realtor too is going to might have some incentive to push somebody, skew the numbers a little bit and get somebody into a deal when they maybe shouldn't. And the best thing to do, in my opinion, is either get access to the MLS on your own, either through getting your license, or an even better way, and this is what we currently do at our company, is we pay a realtor who has no incentive one way or the other, whether we take down the deal or don't take down the deal. They don't care, but we pay them. We're currently paying $15 per market analysis for them to tell us what values are. Now, $15 is probably on the light side, but it's because we're doing volume. We're sending over quite a few requests each month, and they also like picking up business from us from referrals and things like that. So that's pretty much a quick rundown. I wanted to just give you a quick highlight. Also, I wanted to mention that I have officially decided to start an investment group. So Look for news from that for me shortly. I will be starting an investment kind of club. It's going to be real casual. I'm probably just going to pick up some snacks, grab a few beers, and set up some chairs. We'll just probably have it at my office. No sales pitch, no agenda of any kind. I really just want to network with my buyers and see if we can get more educated as a whole, trade some notes, trade some stories, successes, losses, and just help each other win. So if interested in that, stick around, look for more content and info on that from me shortly. Jake signing out. Thanks.